It was a beautiful day, and Jesus and his friends, the disciples, were traveling across the Sea of Galilee. The sun was shining brightly and the water was calm. Everyone felt happy and relaxed, enjoying their peaceful journey.
This is the perfect day for a boat ride, isn't it, everyone?
Yes, Peter, look at the clear sky. What a peaceful day.
But then something unexpected happened. The bright sky suddenly darkened and the wind began to pick up. In a flash, calm waters turned into churning waves. A powerful storm was forming, and the disciples felt the first drops of rain on their faces.
What's going on? The sky was clear just a moment ago.
It's a storm, a big one. Hold on, everyone.
We're going to sink. We need to bail out the water.
The storm grew stronger, and the boat began to rock violently. Water splashed over the sides, and the disciples were terrified. Yet at the back of the boat, Jesus was still sound asleep, resting calmly in the midst of the storm.
How is Jesus still sleeping? Doesn't he know we're in danger?
Let's wake him up. Maybe he can help us.
Jesus, wake up! Don't you care that we're about to drown?
Jesus stood up, calm and steady, looking at his frightened disciples with compassion.
Why are you afraid? Do you still have no faith?
With a gentle but firm voice, he spoke to the storm, commanding it to be still.
Peace, be still.
In an instant, the wind stopped, and the sea became completely calm.
Did you see that? He just told the storm to stop.
Even the wind and the waves listened to him.
The disciples were filled with awe and wonder, realizing the power Jesus had. They understood that no matter how frightening things seemed, they could always trust him. They were safe with Jesus, even in the worst storms.
You were afraid, but didn't you remember? I was with you all along. Even in the storm, you can trust me.
I'll never forget this day. I think I trust Jesus a little more now.
So remember, just like Jesus calmed the storm for his friends, he can bring us peace in difficult times too. No matter what we face, we can trust that he is with us, keeping us safe and calm through every storm.
One night, the disciples were crossing the Sea of Galilee in their boat. The wind was strong and the waves were rough.
The wind is too strong. We're going to sink.
Where is Jesus? He told us to cross the sea, but now we're in the middle of this storm.
Meanwhile, Jesus had gone up to a mountain to pray. But as he saw his disciples struggling against the storm, he decided to go to them.
Look, it's a ghost. Or who is this?
Jesus began walking on the water toward the disciples' boat. The waves did not stop him, and the sea seemed calm beneath his feet.
Take courage, it is I. Do not be afraid.
Lord, if it's really you, tell me to come to you on the water.
You are able to stand on the water, stand up and come to me. Come.
Peter stepped out of the boat and began walking on the water toward Jesus. But when he saw the wind and the waves, he became afraid.
Lord, save me.
Why did you doubt?
When they climbed into the boat, the wind died down.
Truly, you are the Son of God.
He's the Son of God.
The disciples were amazed and worshiped Jesus. And so, the disciples' faith grew stronger as they witnessed Jesus' power and love. A man called Lazarus lived in Bethany with his sisters, Mary and Martha. Jesus loved Lazarus and his sisters, and they loved Jesus. Lazarus became very ill, but the Savior was in another city.
Send word to the Lord. Tell him, Lord, he whom you love is ill.
But when Jesus heard it, he said, "This illness does not lead to death. It is for the glory of God, so that the Son of God may be glorified through it." Jesus loved Martha and her sister and Lazarus. So, When he heard that Lazarus was ill, he didn't go anywhere, which surprised his followers. 2 days later, Jesus announced that Lazarus was dead. He said he would bring him back to life. This miracle would help the disciples understand that he was the Savior.
Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died. But even now I know that whatever you ask from God, God will give you.
Your brother will rise again.
Yes, Lord, I believe that you are the Christ, the Son of God, who is coming into the world.
Mary also came to meet Jesus. Many people followed her. Mary knelt at the Savior's feet and wept. Jesus asked where the body of Lazarus was. Then Jesus, deeply moved again, came to the tomb. It was a cave, and a stone lay against it.
Take away the stone.
By this time there will be an odor, for he has been dead 4 days.
Father, I thank you that you have heard me. I said this on account of the people standing here, that they may believe that you sent me. Lazarus, come out.
The man who had died came out, his hands and feet bound with linen strips, and his face wrapped with a cloth. When the people saw what had happened, they marveled and praised God. Martha and Mary rejoiced as their brother was returned to them alive. Jesus showed the power of God, that he is the resurrection and the life. The disciples marveled at what they had witnessed, for even death obeyed him. After this, Jesus and his disciples departed, and the news of what had happened spread throughout the land. And many believed in him because of this great miracle. In the hills of Galilee, a great crowd followed Jesus, eager to hear his teachings.
Philip, where shall we buy bread for these people to eat?
Lord, even half a year's wages wouldn't buy enough bread for all of them to have a bite.
Andrew, Simon Peter's brother, spoke up.
Here's a boy with 5 small barley loaves and 2 small fish, but how far will they go among so many?
Have the people sit down.
Jesus took the loaves, gave thanks, and distributed them to those seated as much as they wanted. When they had all eaten, Jesus said to his disciples,
Gather the pieces that are left over. Let nothing be wasted.
The disciples filled 12 baskets with the pieces that were left over. The people said, Surely this is the prophet who's to come into the world. And so, Jesus performed one of his many miracles, showing his love and care for all people. Now we are going to tell you about another miracle of Jesus Christ. A synagogue leader named Jairus begged Jesus to heal his dying daughter.
My little daughter is dying. Please come and put your hands on her so that she will be healed and live.
A messenger arrived with sad news.
Your daughter is dead. Why bother the teacher anymore?
Don't be afraid. Just believe.
Jesus arrived at Jairus' house, where people were mourning loudly.
Why all this commotion and wailing? The child is not dead, but asleep.
Jesus took the child's parents and his disciples and went to where the child lay.
Little girl, I say to you, get up.
Immediately, the girl stood up and began to walk around. Jesus commanded them not to tell anyone and to give her something to eat. And so, Jesus showed his power over death, bringing hope to all who believe. After fasting for 40 days and 40 nights, Jesus was hungry. And then the devil came to him.
If you are the Son of God, command these stones to become bread.
It is written, Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds from the mouth of God.
Then the devil took Jesus to the holy city.
If you are the Son of God, throw yourself down. For it is written, He shall give His angels charge over you.
It is written, You shall not tempt the Lord your God.
Then the devil took him to a very high mountain.
All these things I will give you, if you will bow down and worship me.
Away with you, Satan, for it is written, You shall worship the Lord your God, and Him only shall you serve.
Then the devil left him, and behold, angels came and ministered to him.
You have overcome, Lord.
Rest now, for the journey continues.
And so, Jesus was strengthened by the angels and prepared for his mission ahead. One day, Jesus attended a wedding in Cana.
They have no wine left.
Why do you involve me? My time has not yet come.
Do whatever He tells you.
Fill the jars with water.
When the servants drew from the jars, the water had turned into wine.
This is the best wine I've ever tasted.
Thus, Jesus performed his first miracle, revealing his glory. Life continued as it always had, but no one saw what was coming. Then, without warning, the earth began to tremble. And the sun was darkened, and the moon became as blood. Then came the fire from the heavens, consuming all in its path. The seas raged, swallowing entire cities in an instant. And the earth split open, releasing horrors long forgotten. The dead were awakened for the final judgment. Every nation, every city, every person, none could escape. Then a sound filled the heavens, shaking the universe itself. Then, in the midst of chaos, the heavens split open, and he appeared. And every knee shall bow, and every tongue shall confess that he is Lord. And he send his angels to gather his people from the ends of the earth.
The time of mercy has passed. Now comes judgment.
And the books were opened, revealing the deeds of every soul. The righteous were set apart from the wicked. And to the faithful, he said, "Come, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the beginning of the world."
Depart from me, you who chose darkness over the light.
And the wicked were cast into the lake of fire, where there is weeping and gnashing of teeth. And God made all things new, a world without pain, without sorrow, without death.
Behold, I am coming soon. My reward is with me.
The time is coming soon. The question remains, will you be ready?